This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
I'm Barnes, that is Leslie. If you're new here, welcome. Also, Crash Clark is here on Traffic. We have some Sleaze. It's brought to you by McDonald's. Support local business owners and entrepreneurs in your neighborhood by visiting a nearby McDonald's today.
Wow, the Halloween weekend really didn't do a lot for the box office, Barnes. Pretty low. Regretting You was the number one movie at $8.1 million. And I don't know if you've seen all the talk about this, but apparently October projected to generate around $425 million in domestic box office revenue, marking the lowest earnings for the month in 27 years. The box office is really hurting, yes.
I would have thought, like, the last couple of years ago, like, right, COVID or right after would have been the worst. But they're saying that this year, well, think about it, though. All the horror movies have been dominating all year before Halloween.
And by the way, I think a lot of it has to do with things are streaming now simultaneously. So people are like, hey, I'm just going to stay home.
True.
Speaking of streaming and horror movies, Scream 7, the first official trailer for Scream 7, has been released. Guess what? Marking the return of Neve Campbell as Sydney, who was absent, if you remember, from Scream 6 due to salary disputes.
Hello?
Hello, Sydney. Did you miss me? Nice little town you found. You and your pretty daughter. Reminds me of where we grew up.
Well, you sure know a lot about me for another asshole hiding behind a voice changer.
Oh, I'm not hiding, Sydney. Not this time.
Man, I can't believe we're already at Scream 7.
Yeah, Courtney Cox also coming back as reporter Gail Weathers. You remember she survived a brutal attack in Scream 6, coming to theaters February the 27th. I didn't realize there were that many of those movies.
I know. And Arquette, when he was on our show recently, said that he's in it, so I don't know what he's doing.
He said he's back.
Well, he kind of alluded to it. Maybe he's just playing with us.
Ozzy Osbourne, did you see this pumpkin mosaic? It has set the Guinness World Record. A British farm celebrated Ozzy by creating a large mosaic in his likeness, measuring 2,281 square feet, made up of hundreds of pumpkins and squashes. You got to see that picture. It's pretty gnarly.
That is cool, though. Nice tribute.
In homage to him. Things keep happening on live TV. CNN host and comedian Roy Wood Jr. had his Good Morning America appearance abruptly end last week after referencing cocaine during a live interview.
Yeah. How excited are you in a few seconds to be on a world tour now? You know,
it is a blessing.
Nationwide.
It is a blessing to be on the tour, telling jokes all over the country, having conversations about this book. I want people to get this book and know that we are all the pieces of the people that have all touched us, man. And it's a blessing. I'm thankful.
I'm glad you brought up those dishwashers. I remember my guys now, man. They really gave me a certain mindset.
Some of mine
really
was on cocaine.
Well, all right,
it
Roy.
wasn't just alcohol.
This is Good Morning America, but
okay.
we go.
I'm just telling you. It's in the book. We're talking about
It's in the book. You got to read the book, everybody. The Man of Many Fathers is available right now. Make sure you check it out, Roy Wood Jr. Thank you for being here, man.
Man, we got the full gap between Strahan's teeth on that one when he dropped the cocaine.
Strahan's like, this is Good Morning America.
Dude was like, whoa.
Hello. Another funny story from Colin Farrell on Stephen Colbert, talking about the time he failed miserably. Did you know he auditioned for a boy band?
I was dancing in a nightclub called The Pod, and
just with friends,
with mates, yeah, on a weekend. And Louis Walsh, who's the manager of Boyzone, came up to me and he said, "Listen, I'm getting this band together. It's going to be huge. You've got a great look. I'd like you to be in the band." I was 17 or 18, yeah, whatever, man. And they held an open audition, and it was in the papers and stuff. And my picture was in the paper. Anyway, I went and they said, "Sing Careless Whisper," and I sang it once. And then they said, "Would you mind just singing that again?" Because I don't think they could believe how bad it was. I sang it a second time, and then I went home, and the next day Louis called. I'll never forget, my mum said, Colin, there's someone on the phone, Louis Walsh. I was cool. I answered the phone, and he said, listen, it's not for you. It's not for you.
Wow.
And I said, well, I'm going to go to the Hollywood Inn then in Santa Monica, and I'm going to forge ahead.
I guess things turned out okay for Colin Farrell. That is your Celebrity Sleaze.
Mic Drop. Hosted by former Navy SEAL Mike Ritland. It's raw.
So you do 4 platoons and 7 years at Team 3 when you go to the jump team.
Scariest job I had in the Navy until people started shooting at me.
Yeah.
It was a blast, though.
It's unfiltered.
At what point did you decide I'm done with the SEAL teams?
If you only knew how the Navy works, we don't have an enemy to fight, like we'll eat each other.
It's tough talk from the top minds in their field.
They're not looking for the best guy, they're looking for the right guy.
Yeah.
Mic Drop. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.